So if I eat all 3 of these, it's still under 200 calories. Math! I will say this texture is super confusing to me right now. Good! Hey there everybody, I am Crunchy Scott, and I think it's great that there are so many new and awesome vegan products out there on the marketplace. And I have to admit, I grab a lot of those products because I just can't resist them. But I thought it would be a good idea if I review those products. Maybe once a month, everything new that I've gotten in my cupboard, I will review it. I know I really do appreciate when I go onto YouTube and I see a review of a product that I was thinking about buying, especially if it's a product that might cost a little more, because let's be real, a lot of vegan products now, they slap that V on the box and they feel like they can jack up the price a little bit. So I am going to be that person for you. When I buy something new at the grocery store, I am going to review it for you. I think we'll probably get in 3 or 4 products each month that I can put in a video and show you what I have bought and how I feel about that product. I'm mostly going to do new vegan products that are new to the store shelves, but I'm also going to do stuff that's just new to me. There are lots of vegan products out there, some that have been out for a while that I have not tried yet. Maybe you haven't either, so I'm going to include that into my reviews. But I'm also going to do what's new to you. I would love to hear from you. What kind of products have you seen out there that maybe you haven't taste tested yet that you'd love for me to track down and taste test and give my review? So definitely include those in the comments below. I'm going to rate everything really super simple. Is it totally rad or totally bad? That way you just know right off the bat if I think you should pick it up or if you should leave it off your shopping list. I'm really excited about this kickoff video for August. I've got a vegan chicken cutlet that I definitely want you to see. I've also got this. It's a free-to-be mint cup, dark chocolate. It's totally vegan, of course, as everything is. And I will review this at the end of the video. I'm a sucker for anything sweet. But we're gonna kick off with something that I was so excited to find. It's a new product from the person who I consider to be the queen of vegan, Miyoko's Creamery. I was super excited to find these cheddar sticks by Miyoko's at Whole Foods the other day. Here is the packaging. It's quite different than some of the other Miyoko's packaging, and there are little pictures of cows and kids on it, so I'm assuming that these are marketed for kids, but obviously adults eat these little cheese stick things too. By the time cheese sticks were a thing, to be perfectly honest with you, I was fully an adult, so I never partook in any cheese stick. But I can see that they're super convenient. It says on here 2 grams of protein per stick. So that's pretty good, I guess. There are 6 in a package. They're normally $4.99, but I caught them on sale for $3.99. Cheese sticks for dummies. There is a nice little label that it says peel here so you can get into it. These are 60 calories a stick. So that's a pretty good size stick, I think, for a quick 60 calorie snack. Really salty, really creamy. Definitely more reminiscent of a cheddar than I remember. Again, it's been like 30 years since I've had real cheddar. But that kind of saltiness, that's definitely kind of taking me back. This is really good. These have got some really interesting ingredients in them, things that I've never really heard before, like chickpea miso, faba bean protein. So is this totally rad or totally bad? It is totally rad. I will definitely be buying these again and eating them as snacks, and definitely trying to push them off on the kiddos in my life to have a snack too. Delicious. I am very excited to try these Ozo plant-based chicken cutlets. They're lightly marinated, I guess, in garlic and herbs. And let me just tell you, it smells great. Here's what they look like in their raw state, I guess. And then here is my little cutlet cooking on the stove. And let me just tell you, it does smell delicious. And I'm trying to get down there so you can see the little striations on the side. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like fish, to be honest with you, but the smell is really amazing. Found these over at Safeway, a grocery store I do not typically go to, but walked through there the other day, and oh my God, they had so many vegan options that I'd never seen before and companies that I'd never heard before. I was throwing stuff in my cart left and right. It was about $8 for this package of 3. Each cutlet is 20 grams of protein. This is kind of wild. It almost has like a little bit of skin on it, and I cut a piece and you can see the little, I mean, it's almost like chicken, I think. That's what chicken looks like on the inside, doesn't it? It's been a long time since I've had chicken, so. But I think that's really interesting, these layers. So yeah, I'm really excited and curious to try this now. I have got to admit that texture is pretty wild with all those different layers, so. Not a ton of flavor. The texture is definitely interesting, not like I've ever tasted before. I've got to be honest with you, it's been so long since I've had real chicken that I don't really know what to look for anymore in chicken. But I guess it's kind of got a light chickeny flavor from what I recall. And I will say this texture is super confusing to me right now. Maybe I cooked it too long, but it is very crunchy on the outside, like a skin, like I said earlier. But on the inside, it's kind of flaky. Interesting. Okay, the more I eat it, the more I'm liking it, whatever the taste is. Look at that. I mean, I don't think you'll fool people right off the bat. Not that that's ever the goal, but it is pretty tasty now that I've had a couple of bites and I've gotten used to it. I will buy this again, for sure. I'm definitely going to eat the other 2. Maybe not tonight. But with a little gravy or something, this could be pretty fantastic. I now know what this reminds me of. You know that scene in Christmas Vacation where Clark cuts open the turkey and it just goes because it's so dry? That's kind of what this is. It's like dry turkey, but in a good way. It's actually pretty tasty. I like this. Very reminiscent of, you know, like either that turkey or the day after turkey kind of thing. It is now time for a sweet end to this video. It is the free-to-be dark chocolate mint cups. I love sweet treats, and so when I saw this at a local food store here in the DC area called Giant, I had to snap it up. It was $1.99, and I did want to read to you what the back says, because they're pretty proud of the fact that it's made in a facility that's free of a lot of stuff. You know, sometimes when you see something that appears to be vegan, but you're like, well, why doesn't it say vegan on it? And you realize it's made in a facility that processes like milk or other animal products, and that's why they can't like stamp it vegan. Well, this one is processed in a facility that says it is gluten-free, peanut-free, tree nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, corn-free, mustard-free. Never seen that before. Sesame-free, fish-free, and shellfish-free. So this thing is about as vegan as it gets. And I love mint and chocolate. It's probably one of my favorite things. I really miss those peppermint patties. I make my own, but if I can buy them. The chocolate is nice and rich, and there's something about that center. It's not just like those York peppermint patties. It's a little bit grainier, but still really delicious. Good, so good. I'm gonna put these things in the freezer. I would buy these again. Let me tell you how many calories are in it. 210 calories. Oh, so 2 pieces is 1 serving size, so that's great. Okay, that's good enough for me. I mean, do I have to say it? This is totally rad. There is nowhere near being totally bad. Totally rad, totally rad. Oh God. I really hope you liked this August review. I am already seeing products that I'm gonna do for my September review. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel and have a great day.